Hello. Oh, I don't hear you.
Okay, now I hear you. Okay, do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought that I make you angry and you don't want to talk to your beautiful teacher. Okay, so you don't have to go to any party today, huh?
Today?
Mm-hmm.
No.
You have just returned home from work, huh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are you tired? Have you had dinner yet?
Not just because I went home then I take I took shower.
Mm-hmm. You was busy taking a shower. You had no time to eat dinner, right?
Yes. And
Wow.
after class
Maybe I should
I
give you more time so that you can have dinner and then take a shower. Okay? Yeah. How long does it take you to take a shower?
uh, 10 minutes for 10 minutes to 15 minutes.
Really? Okay. That's right. Yeah. Me neither. Yeah. So do I. Okay. I usually spend about 15 minutes to taking shower. By the way, uh, when I before I go out with my girlfriends, I usually spend more time in the shower. Yeah, because I want to beautify myself. Yeah,
Mm.
put on makeup. Okay. Yeah, this kind of thing. Okay. So, by the way, are you hungry?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I worry. Okay. Let's hope that you don't fall out while studying with me. Okay, so do you have any question for me? Because we're having a small talk. You can ask me anything you like. Okay.
Well, when when y- where when you
Mm.
when you have when you have a plan about five girlfriend five five girlfriend đúng không?
What? Again?
when
No.
when 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 is when is
Nói tiếng
when
Việt đi.
are you
Nói tiếng Việt
nói
đi.
tiếng Việt hả?
Vâng.
Ý là khi nào thầy thì có ý định tìm bạn gái.
Khi nào thầy có ý định tìm bạn gái hả?
Yes.
Why do you ask me that question? When do you when do you want to have a girlfriend? Girlfriend. When do you have any intention of finding a girlfriend? Do you intend to find a girlfriend? Đó em. Thầy có ý định tìm bạn gái không? Đó là hai câu này. Được chưa? Bạn có ý định tìm bạn gái không? Thầy có ý định tìm bạn gái không? Thì hai câu dưới. Còn câu trên là khi nào thì thầy muốn có người yêu. Được chưa? Khi nào thầy muốn có người
Yes.
ái, bạn gái. Why do you ask me that question? Answer me
Not
that
why.
question first, and then I will tell you my answer. Okay? Not right now, right? Không phải
Not
bây
right
giờ.
now.
Not right now. You ask me. Then I ask you why, and then you don't want to tell me the reason why you asked me this question. Okay, so currently I'm really lonely. I'm really lonely. I have one best friend, but he doesn't often hang out with me recently. Yeah. So he he has he has had a girlfriend since December 2022. He has had a girlfriend since 2022, December 2022. Okay. Before that, yeah, before December 2022, he hang out with me quite often, and he often told me about how sad he was because his his crush, the woman he had a big crush on, didn't reply him, didn't reply his message. She didn't say about, yeah, whether she didn't say anything about whether she wanted to continue the romantic relationship with him or not. By the way, the woman he had a big crush on is currently living in Japan just like you. Okay. But now he has a girlfriend and he doesn't hang out with me often. Yeah. So sometime I'm very lonely at the moment. I'm trying to explain that I'm lonely because I don't have many friends. Okay. And my best friend is busy hanging out with with his girlfriend. Okay, so here's my answer for your question. Okay, so I don't want to have a girlfriend because I uh, I s- I do believe that the more loved one you have, the more suffering you have. Okay, the more loved ones you have, the more suffering you have. Okay, the more suffering you have. So what I'm trying to tell you is that uh, um, I'm not really interested in having a girlfriend, not because I'm gay, but because I believe in what Buddha and Bodhisattva taught me, teach me. Okay, I believe in what Buddha and Bodhisattva teach me. Okay, Buddha and Bodhisattva là Phật và Bồ Tát, được không em?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, maybe in the near future, no, in the next 10 years, I will become a monk. Yeah, I will never have a girlfriend or a wife or something like that. Yeah. So that's my intention. What I will do in the near future. Okay. Rồi. So, anything else? Try to come up with a question, please. I love answering question from my student when we have a small talk because yeah, I'm lonely. Yeah, so I have just stopped teaching one of my favorite student. Okay, I have just stopped teaching one of my favorite student in this English center. Okay, And here, this is her. Let me show you her face. Yes, this is her. This one. She studied with me in yeah, Pastoral Language School, the same English center with you. Okay, she live in America. So yeah, when she studied with me, we met each other on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday in the morning. But now she has already finished her course. Yeah, we said goodbye. Yeah. By the way, she is the one that yeah, she really makes me happy whenever I teach, whenever I talk her English. Yeah. Okay, so another question, please.
Um,
Nhanh luôn.
how how often how do you often how do you often hay là how often đó? How do you often hang out with your friend or your family alone?
Là sao em? Nói
Dạ,
tiếng Việt đi.
có hay thường có hay thường đi ra ngoài cùng với bạn bè hoặc là cùng với gia đình hay là đi ra ngoài một mình không đi chơi?
I usually go to a coffee shop in the morning. Okay, so a few months ago, 1 month ago, I often rode my motorbike to a beautiful coffee shop near, yeah, not quite near my house. It took me about 15 minutes to get there. Okay, but now because I love the environment and I want to save money on petrol, I want to save money on gasoline. Okay, petrol. So I walk to a coffee shop near my house and I stay there for about 6 to 7 hours. Maybe five. Yeah, 6 hours. I study and work there. Yeah, I read my favorite book. Yeah, and yeah, in brief, I try to improve my reading and listening skills and yeah, four English skills. Four English skills when I stay in a coffee shop. Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
Ừ.
I go to that coffee shop every day. Yeah, and I stay there for up to 6 hours a day. Then I return home and I do housework. Yeah. Then in the evening, if I have class, then I will teach my student. If I doesn't have class, then I will continue studying English. Okay. At 7 p.m. or 8 p.m., I will pray, cầu nguyện được không em? Okay.
Yes.
So mm, by the way, I am a student of Buddha and Bodhisattva. Okay. You can ask me anything about them if you like. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now let's talk about what we learned in the previous lesson.
Um, I learn about wood line and I learn about
Would rather,
describe
this would
wood
rather,
rather.
quên rồi.
Yes.
Ngu quá.
And I
Rồi,
learn about describe and recommend movies.
how how do you describe a movie?
How do you? Um, we use we use use about some vocabulary, some words.
Okay, we use some vocabularies to describe. Trời ơi, nói gần đúng
Yes.
rồi, tự nhiên cái nó đổi hướng à. Bực mình ghê.
Ờ,
We use some
em biết tự em
adjective.
phải nói là nhưng mà từ vocabulary là từ mới đúng không? Hay là cũng là
Ừ.
từ vựng luôn ạ?
Thì em nói là new vocabularies là từ mới. Còn em kêu vocabularies thôi là từ.
Ờ,
Được không em? Ok, nhưng
yes.
mà mình nói new vocabularies cũng được. Thì người ta sẽ không hiểu là từ là là cái từ gì. Nói chung là vậy cũng được em. Vẫn ổn em, mà nói đính chính xác luôn là some adjective. Được không em? Some adjective thì mình vừa rồi mình
À,
học adjective
ờ,
mà, đúng không? Okay, so now please tell me about these adjectives. Make it
uh,
quick.
is uh, they are funny, silly, boring, hilarious, um, too too pro too provoking,
Thought
violent,
provoking. Talk em, talk.
thought 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 provoking,
Thought
vi-
provoking. Thought
thought
provoking.
thought provoking,
Mhm.
um, violent,
Violent. Mhm.
violent,
And
weird, weird,
weird.
and weird.
Weird. Ok, tiếp đi em.
Um, romantic, romantic,
Romantic.
um,
Romantic.
romantic, romantic, unforget, unforgettable,
Wow.
forgettable.
Excellent. Ok. Rồi, bây giờ now let's move on. Uh, now let's do this. Okay, so you now have to write the name of the movie, the title of a movie. Được không game? For each adjective. Okay, so a funny movie.
Is Bon Bonnie Bear, Bonnie Bear.
Bonnie
Biết
Bear.
tên tên của một cái chú gấu Bonnie không? Hay là
Bonnie.
Bear
Bonnie
Bonnie?
Bear. Ok em. Rồi thầy chỉ cho nè. Rồi bây giờ nó có cái này nè, đúng không? A funny movie I have watched. Được chưa em? Is Bonnie Bear. Rồi đó, được không em? Em nói vậy cho thầy, cho
Yes,
nó quen, cho cái cấu trúc để nó vô trong đầu em, được không? Hiểu không? Hiểu
yes.
ý thầy nói không? A funny movie I have watched is Bonnie movie, Bonnie Bear. Ok nào, tiếp tục em.
Mm, a, 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 a
Hilarious.
hilarious a hilarious movie I watched
I
uh,
have watched.
I watched
I have
I
watched
have watched
is
I have watched um uh, Joker Joker
Joker. Ok. A silly movie.
ah
Ok.
the silly movie um, a silly movie I have watched
Is
um
is
I I have watched is the a quiet place a quiet place
okay, whatever. I don't understand what it is, but yeah. A
a
boring
bor
movie.
a boring movie a boring movie I have I have watched uh, Meet Joe Black Meet Joe Black.
Mhm.
What is it?
Okay. A weird movie.
A weird movie I have watched Broke Back Mountain.
nhớ là is nữa. A weird
À,
movie I have watched
a
is
weird movie is I have
a, a
à
weird
no,
movie
a,
I
a,
have
a
watched
weird
is a weird
a
movie I have
weird
watched is
movie I have watched is Brokeback Mountain.
okay,
Uh,
okay,
and
okay, go on. Tại thầy thấy hơi khó tụi
and
em thôi. Bây giờ kêu thầy kể một cái silly movie thì xem rồi thì chịu, cũng bó tay em, cũng nhớ không ra. Okay, an unforgettable movie.
an unforgettable movie I have watched is uh, cái gì? John Wick. John
Mhm.
Wick.
An unforgettable movie I have watched is Braveheart. Okay, have you watched this movie? Braveheart
I think
is a very famous movie.
cái phim gì
Okay, now go on. A romantic movie.
a romantic movie I have watched is Titanic.
Hmm?
Titan,
Titanic.
Titanic.
Titanic em.
Titanic.
Nó đọc là Titanic chứ không phải là Titanic đâu. A thought-provoking movie.
A thought-provoking movie I have watched. I have watched Monster.
Okay,
I have this Monster.
okay. So, a thought-provoking movie I have watched is Troy. Have you watched this movie before? Troy. Troy. Have you watched that movie?
Troy là gì?
Ờ, ok, em chờ xíu nè. Rồi thầy cho coi phim đó là phim gì nhá. Đây em. Đây, phim này em. Okay.
Xem tôi là hình như
I really love this movie. Not because it star Brad Pitt, but for many reasons. Okay. If you watch this movie, you will realize that women's women's are very powerful in the past. Okay, they can kill 500,000 people in a blink of an eye. Okay, hiểu ý thầy nói không? If you watch if you watch the movie Troy, you will realize that women are very powerful in the past. Okay, women were very powerful in the past. They could kill 50,000 men in a blink of an eye. Okay, okay. Phụ nữ rất là quyền lực ở trong quá khứ được không em? Họ có thể giết 50.000 người đàn ông trong chớp mắt. Ok, kiểu vậy. Okay, so now let's do some listening exercise. Okay, so now we have to listen to movie reviewer. Listen to movie reviewer là những người phê bình phim được không em? Phê bình phim và vẽ một cái đường này. Họ nói là nên xem phim gì, được không em? Tích cái đường này, làm cái dấu tích này vô cái phim mà họ khuyến khích xem và làm cái dấu X cho cái phim mà họ khuyến khích là không nên xem. Được không em? Hiểu
Yes,
chưa? Hả?
I would it.
Hả? Sao vậy em?
Yes,
Ok. Now do it. Okay, now let's listen.
Listen to the movie reviewer. Write a check next to the movies he recommends, and write an X next to the ones he doesn't.
Good evening, movie lovers. This is Cinema Sid with quickie reviews and recommendations. Here are some of this week's openings. First up is Popcorn, a new comedy starring David Bodine and Judy Crabb. Unfortunately, Popcorn is a complete waste of time. The acting is terrible. The story's not at all interesting. As a matter of fact, I can't remember much about it, except that it was very strange. And for a movie that's supposed to be funny, it's not. You'll cry, not laugh, at spending your money on this silly, unfunny comedy, but with the usually very funny David Bodine. Our next film,
Rồi em. Cái phim đầu tiên. Coi hay không?
no,
No. Why?
because it's boring
Boring. Really? Có nghe được chữ boring không?
and not interesting.
Not interesting. Em đang dùng
Em
cái từ của em hay là cái từ em nghe được trong bài nghe?
em không nhớ là em nghe được từ boring hay là từ interesting mà nhưng có cái hình như có boring, hình như là boring chứ bạn.
Rồi nó nói là a waste of time, được chưa? A waste of time. Rồi không coi đúng không? Là dấu ý. The acting is boring. Diễn xuất á thì chán, được chưa? Xem phim á thì là a waste of time, được chưa? Và nếu mà chọn đi xem bộ phim này thì bạn sẽ khóc thay vì cười, được chưa? Nhớ chưa?
Hình như có phải nó có nói là not serious không?
Ừ.
Not
Nó
serious.
not serious hả em? Nó có dùng từ strange em, có nghĩa là weird á, được không em? Weird, nó kỳ cục, nó kỳ lạ, được không em?
Yes,
Ừ. Phim này lẽ ra là phim hài nhưng mà nó lại khiến mình khóc, được không em? Phim này là phim
yes.
hài mà nó lại khiến mình khóc. Ok, now move on. The next film.
The Vacation, is David Bodine. Our next film, The Vacation, is a well-acted and serious drama. Gene Wildman and Amy Collins play a couple who meet and fall in love, then travel to Rwanda on an innocent vacation. War breaks out, and you don't know till the end if they'll manage to get on the last plane to leave. An intelligent and interesting story. I highly recommend this wonderful film. There's some blood, so if you can't stand fighting or killing, it is a war film after all, don't see it. But if you like a good story you won't forget, this one's for you. Also reviewed this week is
Rồi em.
Aquamundo. Also
Ok. Xem hay không xem?
Yes.
Xem. Vì sao?
Because this film is this film
Nó là cái thể loại
uh,
gì đã
make
biết không?
thì là phim phim về tình yêu
Phim
drama.
drama, đúng rồi. Ok ha. Lại biết dạy nói luôn cả bên dưới cho rồi. Rồi em. Cái số 1.
Bên dưới em chọn nhá, đúng hay không?
Rồi em
Weird
chọn cái
and
nào?
boring.
Chọn cái
Weird
nào?
and boring
Weird and boring. Rồi câu 2, The Vacation.
là romantic and unforgettable.
Có violent không?
No,
Chắc không? Nó là
tại vì
phim
không
chiến
nghe
tranh mà. Chiến tranh thì phải có violent.
Chiến tranh.
Được chưa?
Yes.
Violent nữa, 3 cái luôn. Nghe chưa?
Yes.
Rồi nghe câu số 3 nè.
The review this week is Aquamundo. Aquamundo is no science fiction film. It's based on real scientific research. Filmmaker Hans Schmerling shows the many medical uses of water around the world, from the underwater births of the Sheldrake Islanders to the water cures in Swiss hospitals. Schmerling shows how water can heal the world. While many people may think it's a silly idea, the film argues that it can actually happen. It makes you think about the importance of water. A beautiful film. Don't miss it. Finally,
Rồi, xem không?
Yes.
Yes. Rồi, tính từ nào em? Tính từ nào để tả bộ phim này?
The thought-provoking.
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 Đọc sai thêm lần nữa chết với tôi. Nó giỡn nữa nè. Ok. Number 4. Ok, number 4 nhé. Có boring
Yes.
hay violent không?
No.
Finally, our last film this week is Wolf Babies. Whatever you do, don't take the kids to see this movie. They won't sleep for a week after they see this terrible story about human children captured by wolves. After they capture the children, these animals take them into the woods and change them forever. Then, when the children return to their families, they hunt younger children and capture them for the wolves. Adults will find the story stupid, but children won't forget these bloody, scary scenes for a long time.
Listen to the
Rồi ok, xem hay không xem?
No.
Rồi vì sao? Boring hay sao?
Because it's terrible and scary. Boring.
Rồi đúng rồi. Ok. Rồi bây giờ em nghe lại thêm một lần nữa và em điền cái bên dưới được không em? Điền cái bên dưới. Rồi. Này dễ nè. Là cái gì? Điền luôn được không? Ok. Rồi thấy cười là hiểu rồi. Hiểu rồi. Ok nè, nghe nhá.
to the movie reviewer. Write a check next to the movies he recommends, and write an X next to the ones he doesn't.
Good evening, movie lovers. This is Cinema Sid with quickie reviews and recommendations. Here are some of this week's openings. First up is Popcorn, a new comedy starring David Bodine and Judy Crabb.
Rồi, phim gì? Điền vô lỗ thứ nhất là gì?
Comedy.
Ồ, giỏi
Comedy.
ta.
Unfortunately, Popcorn is a complete waste of time.
Rồi, điền vô. Nhanh.
Waste of time.
The acting is terrible. The story's not at all interesting. As a matter of fact, I can't remember much about it, except that it was very strange. And for a movie that's supposed to be funny, it's not. You'll cry, not laugh, at spending your money on this silly, unfunny comedy, but with the usually very funny David Bodine. Our next film, The Vacation, is a well-acted and serious drama. Gene Wildman and Amy Collins.
Gì em?
And serial drama.
Serious drama. Được không? Serious drama. Được không em? Rồi.
Yes.
Ok, lỗ tiếp theo nè.
Collins play a couple who meet and fall in love, then travel to Rwanda on an innocent vacation. War breaks out, and you don't know till the end if they'll manage to get on the last plane to leave. An intelligent and interesting story. I highly recommend this wonderful film. There's
I highly
Recommend wonderful film.
recommend this wonderful film. Được chưa em? Rồi,
Yeah.
giỏi quá nè. Tưởng nghe không được chứ ai ngờ nghe giỏi thế.
There's some blood, so if you can't stand fighting or killing, it is a war film after all, don't see it. But if you like a good story you won't forget, this one's for you. Also reviewed this week is Aquamundo. Aquamundo is no science fiction film. It's based
Rồi em, điền vào em.
Science fiction film.
Science fiction. Science fiction. Science fiction. Ok em. Rồi.
It's based on real scientific research. Filmmaker Hans Schmerling shows the many medical uses of water around the world, from the underwater births of the Sheldrake Islanders to the water cures in Swiss hospitals. Schmerling shows how water can heal the world. While many people may think it's a silly idea, the film argues that it can actually happen. It makes you think about the importance of water. A beautiful film. Don't miss it.
Rồi.
A beautiful film. Don't miss it.
Rồi ok em. Rồi, có 7
Finally, our last film this week is Wolf Babies. Whatever you do, don't take the kids to see this movie. They won't sleep for a week after they see this terrible story about human children captured by wolves. After they capture the children, these animals take them into the woods and change them forever. Then, when the children return to their families, they hunt younger children and capture them for the wolves. Adults will find the story stupid, but children won't forget these bloody, scary scenes for a long time.
Rồi. 2 lỗ luôn lúc nào.
Stupid.
Rồi, but children won't forget these.
Bloody.
Bloody em.
Bloody.
Ok em rồi, good. Good nha. Ủa. Rồi ok em, bây giờ mình làm cái nồi cho thầy. Cái này nó không có. Rồi bây giờ em nhìn vô em đọc thành tiếng cho thầy nghe là được. Đọc hết lên em.
Phil is Toronto, Canada. I will just sing Toshi. What a great movie. Perhaps one of the most hilarious romantic comedies of all time. Before I saw the movie, I thought the plot sounded both weird and silly, but it wasn't. Dustin Hoffman stars as out-of-work actor Michael Dorsey, who dresses as a woman to get a part on a TV drama. But problems begin when he falls in love with his co-star, Jessica Lange, who doesn't know Michael is a man. If you want a good laugh, be sure to see this funny film. Angela
Khỏi đọc tên họ cũng được em. Khỏi đọc tên cũng được.
Fortaleza, Brazil. Fortaleza, Brazil. When someone says that documentaries are boring, I say you have to see Grizzly Man.
Grizzly Man.
Read